Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Red Raiders will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So West Virginia's offense will get the football first. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? So whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens...
Turning it on! And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And the Mountaineers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. The Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given them a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute, to put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
Running back searching for a hole. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Looking downfield, it's Frederick. It's complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Red Raiders come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on third down. Makes the grab. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Frederick. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. And the extra point makes it 7-3.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Makes the catch. It's fired. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Tackled there by the defense. And the Mountaineers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off play action on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He'll do it himself. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in. Got that second to the ground.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Absolutely perfect. That brings them to within 1. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Arkansas is in front. They've played awfully well today, and while there's no Darren McFadden out there, this group is fighting. They're up by just 1 over LSU. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
This is an offense that really relies on its running game on that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Townsend.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Intercepted to stop the threat.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Found a little space. He'll pick up 6 of the 14 as they have room to operate.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Rides the back and leaves it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Got his man. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense did a good job stringing that play along, and you can tell he didn't make a decision quickly and kept going towards the sideline and pushing towards his right, and then the defense caught up, played great D, and got him on the ground.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Back open in the middle. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Can't get him to the ground. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Here's the pressure. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Frederick. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, the defense was ready coming into this one for this running back being a factor in the pass game. That time, they were draped all over him. As soon as he caught the ball, he went down for a loss of yards.
Got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Red Raiders in the hurry-up. The offense changing the play. He'll set up to throw. Makes the grab. It's Booker. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. Now up by 4 here in the third quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Lubbock.
And the Mountaineers will kick it off to start the second half. And he's going to bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw. It's Frederick. Bringing the heat. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. A lot of room to the right. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Run the football.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Red Raider. Great job by the back on the option. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. From the gun, running back gets to give. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here's the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Got it in the middle. It's Townsend. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them. They've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Frederick. Lets it fly. Makes a catch at the 15. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. With the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Breaks the tackle. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Byard. At the 35, he's open. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The Mountaineers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, West Virginia. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to pass. It's Frederick. Pulls it in. It's Booker. At the 35, he's loose. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
the defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Now on first down from the 43. From the gun. Give on the inside.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
He's got it again. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Final minute now of the third quarter. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on first down. Lets it fly. When that pass incomplete, the defense got a hand on it.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Quickly out to the tight end. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Frederick. Going for 6. Touchdown, Red Raider! The grab in the end zone for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him. And they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Red Raiders line it up with a 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker.
Nice job by the defense there. They knew coming into this one, this running back was dangerous catching the football, so really good job getting him down on the ground, now setting up 4th and goal.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires it incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught close to the marker, it's Wicks. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Stop just inside the 25, will mark it at the 24, pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mountaineers have pushed it inside the 20. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fakes to grab. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. And they're able to make the tackle. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Back's got it. Still on his feet. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the 1st. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The defense out of sorts, and the head coach will use a timeout here. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third-down offenses in the country.
And down here near the goal line, you got to be physical, and this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! Fit it in the window for the score. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the run, it's fired. Runs for the tackle.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Second down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's fired. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the tight end. Got his man on the right. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, but it might be too little too late. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to